City Warrior the 3, and Golub's Magic the 6. Bows and Lace steps forward, along with Miss Learjet. Hold the Spending. A little bit tipsy. G City Warrior. And then Golub's Magic still circling behind. We're at 87 degrees. Feels like 91 right now. Golub's Magic about to move in. They're locked away. Ready for a Tuesday. And they're off. A bit sluggish into stride on the rail as Bows and Lace. G City Warrior gets out to dictate terms early, but Golub's Magic's going to see to an affluent pace on the front end. Golub's Magic, Victor Santiago crosses and clears in front of G City Warrior second. Miss Learjet on the outside of proceedings is now third, and a clear-cut third. A little bit tipsy is fourth. Rail running, Hold the Spending, and way out the back is Bows and Lace. Must be 10 lengths off the speed. It's a lonesome leader. Golub's Magic has no friends. And now coming to call is a little bit tipsy on the outside. In tight is G City Warrior, but still has a second out if able. On the outside, moving on in, is Miss Learjet, trying to muster a trip. Out of last, Bows and Lace is starting to pick up space left and right, going to have to circumvent, though. They head to the 3/16. Golub's Magic, giving it her all on the opener, has now been caught and reeled in by Lil Bit Tipsy, dead even. G City Warrior trying to make a race of it, but it's too late. Re-sprinting again is Golub's Magic on the inside, and Golub's Magic at 4-5 will oblige as the odds-on favorite. A little bit tipsy, ran a good second. Then it was G City Warrior and Miss Lear. Five in the starting gate. And they're off. The only one with decent turn of hoof early was the 7, Moon Pie's Image. Wildcat Bobby, shortly after the break, gets up on even terms and goes right on by the early leader, who will be second. Third on the move on the inside is Dolly's Line. Not much competition for Dolly's Line to circumvent, having a good go third. Pressured on the outside is she by one of the two debutees, Delta Lady, and out the back is Cowgirl Kimmy and Corey Orm, trailing by 9 lengths off the speed. That is Wildcat Bobby and Urdia Lopez out by 3/4 of a length from Moon Pie's Image and Victor Balin. Delta Lady looks positive, about 3 or 4 deep from the inside fence in a joint runner-up spot. Rail opens briefly for the oncoming rush that is Dolly's Line to maintain that rail presence. And out of last on debut, Cowgirl Kimmy is circumventing about 7 wide off the inside fence. 300 yards to go. Wildcat Bobby at 8-5 has given them a 3-length cushion to play with. It is Wildcat Bobby, Urdia Lopez to run away from the competition. Well worth the wait for the backers at 8-5, Wildcat Bobby by half a dozen. For second was Moon Pie's Image over Cowgirl Frankie, then Dolly's Line disappoints, and Delta Lady. Road Game moving into stall 1. Long Station is up. Gone Ghost. Dr. Leachy. Hell of a guy. Outside to RH Smoke'em. In the gate. And they're off. Emerging on the lead from the outside position is R.H. Smokum to try to swing on in and save all that ground. And then a trio is behind that way runaway leader. It is going to be on the inside Dr. Leachy, who gathers forward momentum ahead of Gone Ghost on the outside of Long Station, who settles in fourth. Road Game is fifth, 5 off the lead, and then about 3.5 more or 4 back to Hell of a Guy. That's all 6 of them as they bend to the left towards the 5/16. It's going to be R.H. Smokum and Javier Diego still out to a 2 1/2 length margin. Gone Ghost now second, faltering a bit around the turn is Dr. Leachy, giving way to Road Game wider. Nothing from Long Station is well back of the pack there and is a struggling fifth, and still back throughout has been Hell of a Guy. The long-time leader inside the final furlong mark, it's R.H. Smokum. Here's Road Game at 5-2 to contest and go right on by. Road Game, well handled by Victor Balin, runs away, hands and heels by 4. R.H. Smokum was second. Long Station got in gear, but it was too late and will photo with Hell of a Guy. Field loading in. Rider is off number 1, My Morning Gal. A Rose for Lila moves in. Number 1, My Morning Gal, steps in. Mr. Molina to rejoin. On Stella, 3-2. Hidden Figure, 14-1. Prancy Pants, left to load. Just about situated in the gate, flag is up. Breaking through the gate, number 5 is your favorite, Aunt Stella. Good job by the assistant. Good job by Victor Santiago to maintain the reins. Number 4 has just gone favorite at 6-5, A Rose for Lila. Kelly Mulvaney, our starter, back to the button. Aunt Stella's in the gate. And they're off. Quick beginning, Aunt Stella. A regular start this time, out to an unencumbered lead early. My Morning Gal is up into the bridle in second. A Rose for Lila sits well in third, about 4 off the early lead. Flanked on the outer by Prancy Pants, who's running fourth. Fifth is Hidden Figure at lofty odds, and then back to Diamond Gucci and way back to the late running Ronan, who must be 12 lengths from the leader. They zip towards the 3/8 mile mark, and it's Aunt Stella, 2 lengths over My Morning Gal, the debutante winner of 2020 at Hawthorne. Outside Prancy Pants gains up ever so slightly from third and is closing in on the front running Exacta. It's A Rose for Lila, still maintaining fourth along the inside fence. Diamond Gucci has one of them beaten, way back there to An also runner at this point is Ronan, and out of it is Hidden Figure. They go past the 3/16. It's been all Aunt Stella, but here comes My Morning Gal, who gains inside running. A rose for Lila as well. Three of them. Here's Prancy Pants. It's My Morning Gal to win. A rose for Lila was second. I think Aunt Stella maintained third over Prancy Pants. City Position, line of Denhams. Peacock Man, Congenial Bunch. Abstract Painter. They're in the gate. And they're off. Very sluggish into stride. Number 1, Virga. Stewards will look at that beginning later on. It's stumped to show the wade. It is. City Position in a good spot on the outside. Trapped between is Peacock Man early. Back and forth is Line of Denhams outside. Running up into 5th is Abstract Painter, about 9 lengths or so from the front runners. After that horrible beginning, Virga rushes up. The gray Radiant Castle trying to split but has traffic trouble, and Fixico just not in it yet is the late running type of this group. Peacock Man hounded every step of the way on the outside by City Position. These two right together as they go to the 2 furlong pole. Stump has to do better. Flanked on the outside by Line of Denhams, who's now backtracking out of it as Stump starts to move up into the bridle again. Abstract Painter down the crown of the course, and out of last, here comes Fixico down the far outside. They head past the final furlong pole. It's City Position. Alvin Ortiz, Peacock Man bows out, is still a length and a half back. Here's Stump. Here's Abstract Painter, is flying late, but City Position was too good. Stump was second, then Abstract Painter finishing 4th, Peacock Man. Emcar the Fast and Naughty Alfred. Shanghai Point. Lauda Speed. Back shot. In the gate. And they're off. Rein back at the start, maybe squeezed a bit from the center as Emcar the Fast. Out to duel together. Shanghai Point on the outside. Lauda Speed backs off. It's Naughty Alfred who rushes up and says enough of this dawdling pace and wants to contend. And contend he shall with Shanghai Point. These two out together. Sitting back third, Lauda Speed. 4th, Emcar the Fast, flanked on the outer by Backshot, who starts to move up. Around the turn, past the 3/8 they go. And on the lead now is Shanghai Point and Juan Molina by a half a length. The oncoming Lauda Speed climbs up on the far outside. Dropping off is Naughty Alfred, not today. No threat coming from Backshot, nor Emcar the Fast. We're down to the 2 up in front. Shanghai Point, tote board side of the track. All in. Lauda Speed takes over. And Lauda Speed with Victor Santiago will run away and hide. Lauda Speed gives Victor Santiago a riding double by 4. Shanghai Point, good second. Emcar the Fast was third. Samarita moves in. Moving up between. Light colors, think blue. Field of 7 for the 7th and last. And they're off. Kind of a sluggish beginning for Trouble Finds Me. Quickest out of the gate goes Rendlake to show the way. Inside, Mind Your Own gains up, but still secures that rail positioning. Back in third is Between. On the outside of Between, Trouble Finds Me, running up into a joint third. And also on the outside is Think Blue to make it 3 abreast behind the early Exacta. They go past the half mile with the 2 trailers, Samarita, and Diamond Stellar has to do 10 lengths better in the final 550 yards of this event. And it's all Rend Lake calling the shots underneath Rainier Arietta. But here comes the big-time trio behind. Mind Your Own gets part of that lead and takes over. Outside is Think Blue. Wedging Between is Trouble Finds Me. Out of last, Between starts to gain up as well after drifting out. And then way back to Diamond Stellar, not involved. Heads down the lane in the 7th and last this Tuesday. Mind Your Own is the one to catch. Between is running a professional race. Samarita from far back has a say. Samarita inside. Mind Your Own. Gallant in defeat. Samarita scores. Mind Your Own second. Then it was Between for third, and Trouble Finds Me. Riders objection 5 and 8. The riders of the 5 and 8 against the 1 at the top of the stretch at the quarter pole does not involve your winner. Now in the circle of fame, it's Samarita and jockey Alvin Ortiz with a riding double. Blinkers on for Vance Childers, owner and trainer. Samarita, 3-year-old daughter, First Samurai. Out of the Concord Point mare, Bay of Puck, bred in Kentucky by Montecule. Again, riders claim a foul. 5 and 8 against the 1 at the quarter pole. Judges will make no change to the rider's objection. So we will stand official 3175 for our closeout race. 3175. Good racing car to 3/4 mile races on Saturday night. Hope you can join us up and down the line. Post time 7:30. Coming up should be a beautiful fast track evening. Things will not last that way up and down I-70 in the next few minutes. Here are your payoffs: 1360, 423, 40 for Samarita. The late pick 3, $29.40. The late double, $16 on a buck. Pick 7 carries over, $21.44 for Saturday night. $21.44. You have a good rest of your Tuesday. Be safe. And thank you again for playing and joining us at FanDuel Sportsbook and Horse Racing. Toodaloo.